using some of the estimated growth into the future, we could estimate what earnings are going to be over the next 5 years or so, and then use some sort of continuing argument after that and figure out, or maybe let's do this. Let's first develop a 5-year forward PE ratio. I'm going to kind of, since companies have rarely growth estimates over and above 5 years, it's probably not a good idea to figure out, to calculate some really growth adjusted PE ratio. But for now, let's calculate a ratio that also takes into account what's going to happen to the growth over the next 5 years. Example. According to analysts, NVIDIA is expected to grow if you go to Analysis tab down here, next year they expect them to grow 58%. And 78, let's call it 78%, 78.7%. per annum over the next 5 years. We already have an estimate of what EPS is going to be next year. So using these, we can figure out what annual growth rate should be over years 2 through 5, right? Let's first get that. I'm going to use this one because I like being able to zoom and stuff. Let's call this year 1 growth, year 1 through 5 growth. These two are inputs. Let's make it light green. So let's use the exact numbers. 58.1%, 78.7%, I'm going to put an arbitrary number here for now. I'm going to make that purple. Let's do this. Let's start with if you had a base of 100, at the end of first year, you're going to have, using the combined 5-year, I need to fix that. So if last year's earnings were 100, if you grow at 78.7% in 5 years, these are going to be estimated earnings. So in year 5, you will have 1822. Okay. Let's do this using 5-year growth rate. And this is combined. At the end of first year, you're going to get just a 5-year growth rate. After that, you're going to grow at year 2 to 4 growth rate. Again, I should fix it. Obviously, we want these two to be the same. Again, I can do that with a formula. I'm just not going to. I can actually do the following. What if analysis, goal seek, by changing that. Again, we can also make that automatic using goal seek apparatus, which I'll do it Wednesday for you guys. This basically says an average growth rate of 78.70 over the next 5 years is the same thing as growing 58% year 1 and years 2 to 4, 84%. That's kind of the reason I'm doing it. And forward EPS 1706. Let me see. I'm just going to do something. Oh. So year 1 EPS is 1706. After that, growth rate in years 2 through 4. And I forgot to fix that argument. All right. And let's put the average. Let me copy these. Okay. And let's also do current price here. Then take the price per share divided by average annual earnings that you expect over the next 5 years using the growth estimates. Actually, I'm going to make that red.